Woo! And we're live. Hello, everybody, and thanks for joining this live stream today. It's going to be a pretty quick one because I have to go volunteer. Not have to. I'm going to go volunteer at a place later today. So I have to get there. Anyways, does not matter. Today we are going over and comparing Mint Mobile versus Visible Mobile. Would you rather? We're continuing this series because it is doing quite well. So thank you everybody who always tunes in and watches. And also pre-show starting, you guys were killing it in the chat with some really great questions. And so yeah, just thank you so much for all of that support and helping me out, because coming up with interesting questions every week is kind of hard. And I had some good questions for a few weeks, but they were the same and kind of boring. So I just wanted to spice them up a little bit. And here we are. And I'll look through these questions later if there's extra time in the stream, and I'll add some of them in that I wasn't able to add in yet. And I just want to do a few, I don't know. I want to talk about a few things first. My brain's broken right now. It's fine. Yeah, I got a new background. So I'll be adding a few more decorations back there to make it a little bit more professional looking. But my first video with these, did I publish it today? I think I published it today, or it's getting published on Wednesday. So yeah, I'm super excited to start filming in my new area. It's going to be really exciting. Very stoked on it. It's just stepping up the channel a little bit more from what it was previously, just filming in front of my TV and bookshelf. So I feel like a real tech YouTuber now to some degree. And then also, if anybody has any questions about the dream job we have launched at Whistle Out, let me know in the chat. I'll be sure to answer the questions as they come up. But basically, we're going to pay someone $1,000 to be our chief adventure officer, and we'll give you a free cell phone, and you just got to take pictures on the cell phone and go explore the outdoors and have adventures. And yeah, it's a really fun promotion. I'm excited to announce the winner in a few weeks. So if you haven't applied yet, go ahead and apply. You can find that on my main YouTube channel page, or going to whistleout.com. You can find it. But okay, let's freaking get to it. I'm done with this housekeeping. That's the word I was trying to think of earlier. We're going to jump right in to, sorry guys. We're going to jump right into the comparison. I meant to share my screen. Here we go. And we're back to the homemade scorekeeping chart. And you guys, I finally updated it to be less than 13. I moved it to 10, and I think that's still going to be way too high, but we're gonna go for it. I'll move the numbers down if this is still too big for next week. We'll do another comparison, but we're definitely going to move on to these would you rather questions now. So the first one, would you rather paint your room Mint Mobile green or Visible Mobile blue? And I'm going to copy that link, throw it in. The Visible Mobile blue is a bit harsh for me, so I'm going with Mint Mobile green. And I know this doesn't really matter to the cell phone service itself, but it's just fun. We're going to warm up, wait until a few people hop in, and then we'll get into the real freaking questions. Okay, so we're just going to have a fun time for a second. I'm going to vote Mint Mobile green because, like I said, Visible Mobile blue is like way too like in your face, but Mint is like calming, relaxing, chill. Stetson, Lux Vibe Beauty agrees with me, and Stetson agrees with me, so I feel validated in this. Stetson, this is the #1 most important question. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Okay, let's show these results and see what y'all are saying. And 3 people have voted for Mint. More people have voted, 3 people voted for Visible. More people have voted for Mint. I'm going to assume Mint's going to stay in the lead. But we'll stick around for a little bit and see if that changes. Santiago, blue, favorite color. Okay. You know what, though? I did actually have, when I was in high school, I used to have a statement wall in my bedroom that was Verizon red. It was bright freaking red, and everyone hated it, but I loved it. So, if it's like a statement wall, maybe I could do that bright blue. Okay, we're going to stick, though, right now, because I'm going to try and keep these all quick. I'm just going to say, I'm going to call it Mint is the winner here. For what color would your room rather be? 1. We're moving Mint up in the world here. Started at 0, going to 1. On to the next question. Would you rather hang out with the CEO of Mint Mobile or the CEO of Visible? The CEO or the owner of Mint Mobile is Ryan Reynolds, and the CEO of Visible Mobile, if you guys didn't know, is Miguel Quiroga. I don't have a great accent to say Latin last names, but Quiroga. I'm gonna say, sorry, Miguel. I'm going with Ryan Reynolds because duh. I'm sure you're really cool though, Miguel. Let's hang out sometime. I'm sure he's never. Whoa, someone said Miguel. Cool. Well, he got a little bit of love. I would feel bad if he didn't get 1 vote. Sell wonk. I have a feeling everyone will be biased towards Mint this whole time. I don't know. There are some visible stands in this live stream. There are some really awesome people, or people who think Visible is really awesome in this stream. So we'll see. You hang out with Ryan Reynolds only if he wears the Deadpool costume. Only. I'd hang out with Ryan Reynolds no matter what he wore. And that's a fact. And period. The end. But we got 5 votes for Ryan Reynolds, 2 votes for Miguel. Mr. Loco says, I do have a thing for Latinos. He's probably one of the 2 votes for Miguel then. Sorry, Miguel, if you're watching, and I know you're not. Unfortunately, Ryan Reynolds beat you out. I'm going to turn off this vote now and give the W to Mint Mobile here. Mint Mobile's up 2, and I'm going to even that out a little bit. There we go. Cool. The next one. I think this one's fun because both their commercials are like very distinctive. Mint Mobile because Ryan Reynolds is in them, and then Visible Mobile because of like the animation and like the stop motion kind of stuff they do. I think they're both pretty fun. But which commercials would you rather watch? If you could only watch one of their commercials forever, which commercials would you rather be stuck watching? I would say Mint Mobile because they're a little bit more fun, and Ryan Reynolds again, just purely Ryan Reynolds. So they got the celebrity factor going for them here. I think this is like the last silly question, and then we'll move into like the real questions. And then this is when this live stream is really going to take off and be like legit. So we'll see. Oh, 3-3. I'm impressed. Why, if you voted Visible Mobile, why would you rather watch Visible Mobile commercials? Just to mix it up a little bit? Mint commercials are the only I go out of my way to watch. Someone is actually watching Mint Mobile commercials for fun here. I love that. I swear there's a Visible commercial with Kevin Bacon. You might be right. I guess, is Visible Mobile doing celebrity commercials now? I feel like for some reason I think they are. And I think I jumped the gun too soon on Mint Mobile commercials, but Visible Mobile is doing celebrity endorsements now with like comedians, and I probably should have said Visible Mobile. I'd probably change it if I could go back actually. Ooh. Okay, we have 6 votes for Mint, 3 votes for Visible. And again, I'm gonna call it. We're gonna move on and go to more in-depth, meatier questions. Okay, so Mint Mobile won this one again. Moving on up. And we'll go to the next question. Oh, I'm done with the kind of silly questions. Let's move on to, this one's actually, I really actually like this one because I like both of these logos. Which logo would you rather have framed? Would you rather frame the Mint Mobile Fox or the Visible Mobile smiley face? And I'm going to say the Visible Mobile. Do you guys know what the Visible Mobile smiley face is? It's just, it's just like 2 dots and a smiley. That's literally all it is. But I'm going to say the Visible Mobile smiley face because I feel like it's easier to blend in with like normal decor, just like a silly smiley face. So that's what I'm doing. And the fox is super cute. Don't get me wrong. The Mint Mobile Fox is adorbs, but the smiley face is just better decor. I think we can all agree on that. And you guys agree with me. 6 votes to 1, Visible Mobile smiley face. Let's see if I can find that smiley face. I'm going to stop sharing my screen for a second. Oh, here we go. Yeah, well, this is perfect. It's this smiley face, or this one, any of these. Yeah, that would be way cuter to have as framed, would be one of these smiley faces versus the fox. Let's go back to this one. There we go. 6 votes to 2, Visible Mobile 1. So we're going to move the scorecard back down. And I'm going to stop this refresh. And we're just getting, actually, I'm going to move this one back to the end because that's like the most important one. Okay, this one, because Mint Mobile and Visible Mobile are MVNOs or mobile virtual network operators, they run on the major carrier networks, right? Like they rent space. So Mint Mobile is on T-Mobile, Visible Mobile is on Verizon. So would you rather have nationwide service on T-Mobile or Verizon? Vote now. I'm going to say Verizon. Just right off the bat. I'm voting Verizon. So that would make me be voting, that'd be Visible, right? Who would you guys rather have? Verizon or T-Mobile? And honestly, this just might depend on who has better coverage in your area. Like if you in general would prefer like have better T-Mobile coverage, then it would be a Mint for you. If you have better Verizon coverage, then it would be Visible for you. But everyone here is going with Verizon. And I can't imagine T-Mobile is going to catch up in this poll. Cannot imagine. So we're going to close this poll and move it. I would normally wait a little bit longer, but because we've only been getting like 9 to 10 votes in this beginning part, I don't think T-Mobile is going to catch up in the slightest. So I'm going to end this now, and we're going to give it to Visible again. And Visible is making a comeback once we start getting to these meatier questions. Okay. Would you rather use Mint or Visible for long distance phone calls? And then I'll look at some answers. Let me know why you're voting the way you're voting, and I'll highlight some of your answers while we wait for the rest of the votes to come in. Yeah, that's it. I can't be talking the whole time. I need you guys to help me out. Long distance phone calls, or foreign, not long distance, sorry, but like international is what I meant to put there. I couldn't remember, I couldn't think of the word international as writing this question, but this is international phone calls. Visible does international as far as Canada and Mexico, and Mint's international is like crazy expensive, but you can't do international phone calls on Visible. So it's kind of like a dumb question, I guess. I shouldn't have done that. You can only, Visible doesn't offer it. So I'm going to go with Mint, even though it's stupid expensive. I should have put a third option that said neither I would use Wi-Fi calling or internet-based calling, but it didn't. So my bad. But I'm going to vote Mint here just because Visible, you can't do it. I did some research, only like Canada and Mexico, right? So turn on those auto refresh. It's tied 3-3. Alex says he would go with Mint for this answer. Way too many drop calls on Visible. Interesting. Very interesting. Santiago says Visible. And Wayne says, I gave Visible to my granddaughter, and there have been no problems. Yeah, sorry, Keith. Mint does offer free calling to Canada and Mexico as well. But what I was trying to say is Visible only offers international calling to Canada and Mexico, whereas Mint offers international calling to plethora of countries, including free calling to Canada and Mexico. Thank you for that. It's tied 3-3, so I am not going to move the counter. I'm going to keep the counter at it's at 1 right now. So that one is a tie. And to be fair, not the best question. Which would you rather use for hotspots? Mint Mobile or Visible? And before I share this link, I want to let you know Visible Mobile's hotspot is limited or capped out at 5 Mbps speeds. Mint Mobile, you can use full speed data for your hotspot, but it on the unlimited plan, it is limited to 5 gigabytes of data. And on the other plans, it's just limited to however much data you have. But would you rather have Visible Mobile Hotspot, which is unlimited but capped speeds, or Mint Mobile Hotspot, which isn't necessarily unlimited but full speed? I use my hotspot often enough where I want full speed data, but not so often that I'm going to run out of 5 gigabytes for the month, generally speaking. So I'm going to go with Mint because I'm a sucker for full speed data. I hate being throttled. I hate being capped out. It annoys the crap out of me. So that's why I'm choosing Mint over Visible here. And it's tied again. I wonder if it's the same people voting for each one. I'd be curious to know if some people are just like hardcore Mint or hardcore Visible, and they're just going to vote that way each time, no matter what. Yeah, Keith says, I would go with Mint. They don't cap your data speeds or the amount of devices. Nice, nice. I like that. That's all the comments I'm going to highlight for this one. But so far, Mint is in the lead 7-3. Maybe I'll hang out a little bit longer just to see if any more votes come in. And if they don't, then we will move on. Let's see. Santiago says Visible because I don't want to worry about using too much data. Okay, so you just prefer to go with Visible. Mr. Loco says, ew, not Visible. We have some hardcore opinions here. And then Lux Vibe, I'm a hardcore Mint lover. Best service I've ever had. Ah, crap, we're tied again. I should have ended it. I'm going to wait 10 more seconds and then I'm going to call it. And if it is a tie, then I will just keep it a tie. And it's not a tie anymore. Mint just hopped in the lead, and I'm going to shut it off now. Not because I am biased towards Mint, but just because I do have places to be, so I'm keeping these polls open shorter than I normally would have. Okay, so we're going to move the counter up to Mint again to 2. 2 is the score. Mint has 2 Visible right now. Okay, this was another one that was sent in by the fan club before I went live, and also one that I had thought of as well. So would you rather have a family plan on Visible or a family plan on Mint? And let's be very clear here. Visible does have Party Pay, which is the family plan, and you do get discounts with the more people you add on Party Pay. You don't get any family plan discounts with Mint. So we'll keep that in mind here. I'm gonna go with Visible because I just like the fact that when you add on more lines, the cost goes down. Mint does not offer that, and that's just my only hang up with family plans. Otherwise, I do really enjoy Mint's service. But yeah, I'm going with Visible here. Let's see. I'm gonna highlight this comment because it makes me laugh. Now you're going to make me order Mint to finally try them. I have a dual SIM phone. I think I missed their promo they had recently. Yeah, they did have a promo, but they always have promos. So keep checking back on their websites every month. They always have different promos. I'm going to show these results now to see what everyone is saying. 5-2, overwhelmingly Visible is winning here for this family plan. Let's see. Keith says, Visible for sure. Who doesn't love a $25 plan, including taxes? You're right. That's a hard thing to turn down, especially for unlimited data. That's why I voted Mint or Visible, and I'm sure that's why most of the other people are voting Visible as well. Let's see. No more votes are rolling in. 5-2. I am going to shut off this and move the counter towards Visible again. And now Mint is only up 1 point to Visible. And we have 4 more questions left. So yeah, this is going to be a quick live stream, probably done in the next 10 minutes or so, just for my hashtag replay gang watching. Yeah, okay, on to the next. Would you rather have international roaming? This is another dumb question because Visible doesn't do international roaming. So never mind. I had high hopes for this for that question, but the more I looked into it, I'm like, Visible doesn't have any. roaming. So we're just going to skip it. Okay, this is kind of a complicated question, but not really. Let me explain it. Would you rather have unlimited throttled data with Visible or limited high-speed data on Mint? Okay, because we know that Visible doesn't have a set amount of high-speed data. Your speeds could potentially always be throttled if the network's constantly congested. Or would you rather be able to say, yes, I have a set amount of high-speed data I can use every month? So that's the explanation for this question. Now, like I said, I'm a sucker for set amounts of high-speed data, no matter the limit. So if, let's just say it's Mint Mobile's like 15 gigabyte plan. Would you rather have 15 gigabytes of 15 gigabytes of high-speed data or unlimited throttle data? I'm going to say Mint limited data because of all the reasons I've said before. So I'm going with Mint here. I think I've never really thought too closely about if I really prefer Visible to Mint, but as I'm answering these questions, I think I prefer Mint, but we'll see. We shall see what the end result says. Okay, 3-3. Let's see. Keith says, I live in such a rural area. The Verizon is so congested and gets so slow. I have Mint now. Interesting point of view. I can totally see that. It's a tie currently. Let's get one more vote in here. Let's make this not a tie. Let me move the counter, you guys. There's 20 of you watching and only 6 votes. Santiago, I thought Mint didn't get priority either. Let's use a different word. I've been called out for using the word priority. Let's use like premium or like a set amount of high-speed data. Mint Mobile users do get a set of high-speed data, set amount. So if it's the unlimited plan, I think it's 35 gigabytes of high-speed data. If it's 15 gigabyte plan, and then it's 15, and so on and so on. And we just got the tiebreaker vote. Whoa! Okay. You guys would rather have throttled Visible data than set amount of high-speed data on Mint. And that's intriguing, but I'll roll with it. We're going to call it right there. We're going to say Visible won that one, 4-3. So we're going to move the counter down. Woo! It's on 0. This is a whole new ball game. Let's continue. Oh, that's not a question. Okay. Oh, I guess this is the last question. And if there's any other questions you want me to throw in here, because I have probably a few more minutes that I could spare to do some questions, but if there are any more questions that you want to answer or you think would be fun to throw in here, type them in the chat. But otherwise, we're going to end on this question. This is the ultimate decider now. This is a very anticlimactic live stream, mainly because Mint or Visible only has one plan, so we can't compare multiple plans against each other and decide which plans we'd rather have because there's only one plan. So it significantly decreases the amount of questions we can throw on here. But would you rather have Mint Unlimited or Visible Unlimited? So this is comparing the unlimited plans. And I guess I can do, no, we'll just stop here. We're just going to stop here. Would you rather have Mint Unlimited or Visible Unlimited? Let's go over the pros and cons, shall we? Mint runs on T-Mobile's network, and you do get a set amount of high-speed data. I think it's 35 gigabytes of data you get on Mint with their unlimited plan, and then unlimited throttled speeds after that. On Visible, you get unlimited throttled data. You don't get a set amount of high-speed data. Each of them can use your hotspot. With Visible, the hotspot's limited to 5 Mbps. With Mint, you can use up to 5 gigabytes of full speed data. Then your speeds, I think, are slowed, although they might be cut off completely after you use 5 gigabytes of a hotspot on Mint. I'm not totally sure. Someone wants to correct me in the comments. But I just I'm not going to vote Visible because I don't like that you don't get a set amount of data. I'm going with Mint because you do get a set amount of high-speed data and also Ryan Reynolds. Okay, so those are my priorities. Who's the CEO? Is it Ryan Reynolds? Then yes. If it's not, then no. I'm intrigued to see the results. Mint is in the lead 5-4. I'm going to let this one ride out a little bit. I'll try and let this ride out for another 45 seconds. I'll try and continue talking to keep you guys tuned in, and then we'll decide the final winner. Because remember, we are on 0, so the winner of this question wins the whole thing. If it ends in a tie, then I'm just gonna quit forever because I didn't do my job well enough. Okay, so Mint Mobile versus Visible Mobile. Another tie. Terrific. I'm going to highlight this comment because it blows my mind. Okay, I've used 190 gigabytes of data on Visible. If I had Mint, I would be throttled hecka slow. First of all, sir, how are you spending or using 190 gigabytes of data? That is incredible. That's wild. Are you like mining like Bitcoin or something? Like, why are you using so much data? And then, yeah, I guess you would be throttled on Mint, but I imagine you probably would be throttled on Visible as well. Okay, Salwonk, you are a mystery to us all. Let's see, though. Mint is in the lead. I rambled for a minute, and I said I'd close it at a minute if there was not a tie. And so I'm officially closing this. And yeah, we're going to say Mint won this. All around, Mint won this, including some of the silly votes. But yeah, Mint officially won this 0-1. And I think the ultimate, although there was a bunch of silly votes, the ultimate decider for this is this question. Which would you rather have, Mint Mobile or Visible Mobile? And Mint won. I guess I can turn on the auto refresh to see. Yeah, nothing changed. Nothing changed here. So in our Mint versus Visible, would you rather, Mint has won. And thank you guys for tuning in and streaming with me and watching with me. This is a busy week for the channel. I published a video yesterday, went live today. I'm publishing another video tomorrow and another video on Friday. So it's 4 videos this week. Super stoked to share all that content with you. And it will continue like this for the rest of the month. We're popping off here on Whistle Out. So that's it. Thanks for watching, you guys. Hit me up on Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, all the places. I'm everywhere. So that's it. Thanks for watching, you guys. Talk to you later.